Milwaukee cordless driver can drive screws, turn moderate-sized nuts and bolts with ease. Its small size and lack of stand-up base give it great utility in tight places. With a variety of quarter-inch hex bits and the addition of a chuck, this drive has been a staple in my toolbox for over a decade. I am on my third battery in 14 years, which is to say I do not use the driver every day, but I would not want to be without it. The M12 driver is rugged and needs little maintenance. Of course, its Achilles heel is its battery. Batteries die. OEM batteries are dear. Should a gray market battery be considered? Can the battery pack be rebuilt? These packs are a do-it-yourselfer's dream. Just use the best available parts. So, are you having battery problems? You should determine if the battery is functioning properly. What may appear at first to be a bad battery may stem from the charger. Charger problems are not addressed in this video. I found a replacement M12 battery pack that uses quality Samsung 3A cells. M12 packs have three 3.7 lithium-ion batteries connected in series. The cells are adequate, but the pack assembly is substandard. Not unexpected, since the business world supplies two of the following: good, cheap, and fast. A lack of quality control makes for cheap and fast, but leaves good occasionally out in the cold. The battery is very straightforward, having a simple circuit board and a set of connections to the battery array and a few plastic parts which, by the way, can be individually replaced. The circuit board provides positive and negative terminals of the array and three contacts that supply individual battery voltage to the charger. A thermal resistor with two additional current limiters R1 and R2 provide low amperage feedback to the charger and thermal protection to prevent overheating during charging. Quality issues are likely to arise in the soldering of the connections to the battery array. The cell array is made up of tack-welded bands between specific positive and negative terminals of individual cells. Poor tack welding is not typically a problem. You need a voltmeter to test your battery, but the first best place to start is your charger. With the unit plugged in, insert a battery pack. The red light should come on and stay on until the battery is charged, typically several hours. If both lights come on and stay on, then you have confirmed one or more of these issues. A battery is overheating. B, one or more batteries is below threshold voltage. Or C, there is a discontinuity in a battery pack's wiring. I have found new battery packs to suffer wiring discontinuities. A bad connection existing in the pack which will cause both charger lights to come on within a minute or two of inserting the battery into the charging unit. Use these locations for testing voltages. Use an X-Acto blade or a paper clip to access the recessed A and B terminals. A missing or intermittent reading would show a bad connection exists. If the readings are within reasonable range and a battery pack charges too quickly or does not hold a charge, then batteries are usually at end of life. If you measure a zero voltage anywhere except between points B and C, you should disassemble the battery. You have a discontinuity. Carefully pry outward the three lock tabs to slip off the battery cap. Test the individual cells, which should show between 3.1 and 4.2 volts, depending on their charge state. Cells that test below 3.1 volts may be considered suspect of internal damage and thereby making the battery array unacceptable. Check all the solder points. Be sure to electrically and physically test each connection between the circuit board and the battery array. Remove shrink at joints where appropriate. Don't forget to re-insulate these areas later. Test voltages at the test points just as you did before. If the voltages fall in line with the chart, you have repaired your battery. Is it worth it? For the do-it-yourselfer? Absolutely. Most people will just wrap the thing up and send it back. But that just takes all the fun out of it, doesn't it?